So today, I want to say hello, and today I'm going to kind of go back to the original way I used to, where I would just start at the beginning of the page, but I won't actually finish through. I think at this point, anybody who's seen it, these videos knows the process, but some people who are coming in later may not. So I just kind of want to start with some of that, but I have been thoughtful today um, about like chasing, you know. In my journey, I have definitely experienced that chasing energy where you're trying to bring somebody into your world, and you're trying to make it happen. And yeah, I had decided a little bit ago that I'm just going to come off of that um, because it's about hey, knowing your worth, knowing your value, also, but knowing your power too. Like if you know your power and you know that you are the center of your reality, then it's sort of like, okay, why am I chasing anything? Not forget about chasing after someone specifically, but why am I chasing money? Why am I chasing? I just all I have to do is just decide and choose, and then move on. And so if you start to do things to make something happen, quote unquote, um, you're really kind of blowing up a lot. You're basically saying you're coming from lack because you're saying, hey, I don't have it now, so I need to go and get it. You're accepting that your joy, your satisfaction, your peace, that's all outside of you, somewhere out there, and I got to go get it. So when you're chasing after someone who's special to you, and SP, a special person, um, I think that it just puts you in um, the wrong approach, for where you want to be as a master manifester. And you are a master manifester. You just have to claim that. So today is the 24th of May, incredibly, and we are on day 9. And we've just come through uh, a week or so, and now we're cycling back around. Yesterday, I am chosen, and today, I am magnetic. And if you're just jumping in, for me, my affirmation is for this 30-day journey is I am safe to love and be loved. I'm not going to go back over why this affirmation is something for me, other than just to say that I have numerous special people in my life, and that I have done a really good job of um, kind of moving people away just out of being afraid because of my situation. But as we know, circumstances don't matter. They do not matter. They don't matter. And the things that these memories, uh, as Tom Kieran would say, when he says, if it's something that you don't want, I think he's referring to the movie he's always referring to. I think Solaris or something like that. But like that, you're remembering it wrong, right? It's yeah, I'm just remembering it wrong because I am magnetic. I'm desired. I'm always chosen. I'm always prioritized, and that's where I want to be. And so to know that I am safe to love whoever I choose to love, and I'm safe to be loved by that person or persons, depending upon how you may come at it. Um, so back to this whole notion of chasing something, it's so ingrained in our society that you got to make something happen, right? You got to go out there and get it. We're hunting. We're after it. And so if you see this person, there are things you should do to bring them into your space. And I, yeah, I've done that. I've done that. I've done that until it's done, done and done. And it's just the value is not there for me. And I don't. I think if you really look at it, you'll see that the value is not there as well. For you, there's nobody out there that is worth you chasing after, trying to make something happen. It's just more to know who you are, that you are that person that that they will gravitate to. You have that energy, and if you've ever been somewhere and you've settled in to your own energy and your own power, and you realize, hey, there's a spark there, right? You feel it. There's some kind of connection. Maybe there's a little extra glance or something like that. And so if you're in that energy, you might want to, okay, well now I'm gonna jump into action here and do this thing. Um, Now, if it's inspired, if it's not coming from a place, I don't. It's yeah, that one's hard. It's hard because I know I've seen other people say, well, um, I just wanted to reach out or I wanted to do this thing, and it wasn't chasing. It just felt natural. Like, oh, that's what they say. It just felt natural to do that. Um, like one of my special people, she has a daughter that's into something that I'm into, and we got to kind of connect through that. And I've had curiosity about how's she doing, but because of past situation, then I'm always tripping up because I'm like, okay, so if I'm asking about her daughter, like, am I doing it to really just kind of get things going again, or am I doing it like legit, like I really want to know? And I believe it's a legitimate interest, but then I trip up because I'm like, well, that's not my area anymore to have that interest. um, and then is there a part of me that is sort of planning and scheming to like I'm doing that to make something else happen? So I've just even though it's still within me, like I'm seriously would like to know and ask after her daughter's well-being because I think a lot of her. But yeah, I think in the end I've just decided to leave it alone and trust that the version of my special person will show up that will want to uh, reach out on her own, and I don't have to do anything extra or anything like that. Which brings up another interesting point because Um, interesting. So I'm talking. This happens to me sometimes. My I am safe to love and be love has now turned into I am safe to love and be kind, which is actually also legitimate as well. But sometimes when I get talking and distracted, my affirmation will turn into something else. But then I wonder, is that some sort of subtext? But anyway, we'll get back to that. I'm safe to love and be loved. Anyway, so back to this notion of, well, I'm going to hold and not chase after. I'm going to wait. I hate to say waiting because we're not really waiting. It's all happening right now. But it's the language that I have. It's the language we have. But what I am manifesting is that I align with a version of her that will reach out, and I don't need to do anything extra to make that happen. And so that's where I'm at, and we'll that's where that's kind of because I what I have come to feel is that that's its own kind of resistance in a way, maybe. Like if I say, yeah, the only way this is going to happen is if that person's going to do something, right? That person's got to make a move. I mean, I could pick up a phone. I could, I could send a message or something, but then I feel like I'm chasing. But then am I also giving into resistance by saying, well, this is the way it has to come? We are co-authors of our reality, right? We are co-authors with the universe. So the universe has an infinite number of ways to kind of bring us the things and align us with the things we want to desire. So it can get into a little mind game. You start twisting and turning around. But for now, I'm just at a period of just holding, affirming, you know, working on my self concept, making sure that these I am statements are something that are at the foundation of me, and being still and just hold, uh, and not get focused on action and making and doing and that kind of thing. Anyway, that's all I wanted to get out today. Just talking about chasing energy, and you might have some thoughts on it too. But I just wanted to share kind of what I've been thinking on it. And so this will continue. I will write through my affirmations, then I will read those twice, then I will color in my I am statement, which is I am magnetic, which I am. I am super magnetic. People are drawn to me. Just yeah, and that's really just been a life story. But I accept it and I take it in as my own. But as it relates to these romantic relationships and connections, I am magnetic. And then I will go through and read through my affirmations. I am safe to love and be loved. Um, oh, I did it again. I'm safe to love and be loved and be love. Now, I didn't say loved, but that also I think that's fits too. I'm safe to love and be loved because I am love. You are love. We are loved, loved, loving, lovable. So it's amazing what comes out when you're not so much focused on the specific words. I'll be thoughtful about that. That's all for today, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish up. But I appreciate you guys joining me on this, and we'll see what comes out in the next couple of days, and what we can share on. I have my rose quartz here, and I even brought out my chakra candle, which smells so good, to assist me in this journey. You guys have a great, great day. It's a holiday weekend. Please, please, please be safe, and I will see you next time.